Whew. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand rising, rich rising, happy new day to everybody that's in this morning, man. Double tap on that screen real quick as you come into this room, man. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap, double tap, double tap. I know some people are like, wait a minute. We are not used to no live at no 11 o'clock. This ain't her normal time. She normally be here, you know what I'm saying, in the morning. What's up with morning walk, word, and worship? And I told y'all already, man, I got stuff I be doing right now for this week. I'm going to be busy in the morning, so I won't be live in the morning for morning walk, word, and worship like how I normally am, which means you guys are going to have to catch me sometime throughout the day. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it was a struggle for Coach to be here. This Wi-Fi still acting up, but guess what I did? I don't know how I done it. I don't know what I did to get it to do anything. All I know is I went up there unplugging stuff, flipping stuff back to forth to back. All I know is that I all of a sudden became an instant mechanic. And if y'all know me, y'all know I don't know nothing about no type of electronics, but I was determined to get on this live video today. I was like, I don't know what Spectrum got going on, but baby, like this ain't it right here, okay? I'm up there flickering stuff. I'm calling Mahogany like she might be an electrician as well, or like she might work for Spectrum as well, because somebody got to figure out some stuff, okay? I paid my bill. I need the Wi-Fi to work, okay? Yeah, I work from home. This right here, it got to be moving. So I'm up in there flicking and stuff and doing all kind of other stuff, trying to get the Wi-Fi to do what I needed to do. And I'm like, yo, this ain't doing what I needed to do. Wasn't working right? Just would not work. So then all of a sudden, I kept flicking and flicking, and then I stopped flicking for a second, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Hear me out. This is the story, Tasha. Give me a second. Listen. So I stopped flicking for a minute because one of the things that I coach on a regular basis is activate your spirit of calmness. God dog it. Double tap on my screen. Oh my goodness. Hey, Latoya. You know, activate your spirit of calmness. I was so frustrated. I wanted to tear the box up. Do you hear me? I was borderline about to slam it down. Then I thought about the fact that I did not want to pay for it. Okay. Double tap on my screen real quick. Just activate my spirit of calmness. Double tap on my screen. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. All 3 platforms. I got y'all rolling somehow or another. I'm just gonna say by God's grace. Okay. It had to be him because it wasn't nothing else, baby. It couldn't have been nothing else. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. All 3 platforms we got rolling right now: Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Look how God works. Thank you so much, Lynn, for the first badge of the morning. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love over here on Facebook. Appreciate y'all. Double tap on that screen. Send me some love over here on TikTok as well. IG, where y'all at? Double tap, double tap, double tap. So I'm flicking and I'm flicking. Then I had to activate my spirit of calmness. And thank you so much, Ben. So I'm flicking and I'm flicking. Then I had to activate my spirit of calmness. And thank you so much, Benny Simpson. She gonna start calling back. I had to get calm, and after I got calm, I allowed it to process for a moment. Hold on, y'all. I got it to work. Okay. Oh man, I hope I ain't lose them. Cause I told y'all. I told you I could not make this up. I've been up here struggling with a K, I've been up here struggling. She called back because I didn't call her back and forth like she was a technician, like she worked for Spectrum. Do you hear me? But anyway, once I calmed down, y'all, and I stepped back for a minute, which is the same thing that I coach on a regular basis, I had to activate that spirit of calmness. And remember, I always tell y'all that God goes to work in the dark. I had to step back because, truth be told, I don't know nothing about Wi-Fi. I don't know nothing about getting Wi-Fi to work. I don't know nothing too much about computers. So at that moment, I had to realize, listen, this right here, this is above you. This right here is above you. This is not something that you're going to be able to do anything about. The only thing that you can do is relax right now and send up a prayer. And that's exactly what I did. I sat back, I relaxed for a second, and I said, hey, look, I got a word. I got a word. I really do got a word. And I'm like, listen, I can't give the word if I ain't got no Wi-Fi, right? I'm going to have to get back in the car and I'm going to have to drive all the way up the street and I'm going to have to try to catch a signal somewhere else. This is not going to work for me. And all of a sudden, within moments, Wi-Fi was working. And here we are. And I say all of that to say this right here. Sometimes in our life, we get so frustrated, agitated, and annoyed that we allow the enemy to rob us of our assignment, to rob us of what it is that we are about to give birth to. Do not allow that to happen to you. Step back, step away, process what it is that you feel. Understand, feel everything that you feel in that moment, but take your hands off of things. It's okay for you to have feelings. You just cannot allow your feelings to control you. Understand, you have to control your feelings. You cannot allow them to control you, because every single time that you act out of those feelings, out of those emotions, it's going to cost you. Now, had I continued to operate in a panic, right, I would have tore up the machine. We would have never got it to work. Then we would have had to make an appointment for somebody to come out here to reset everything, to repay. Then I would have to pay for something, right? It's going to cost you. I would have to pay for something and do all of that. So instead of, you know what I'm saying, just practice this here going in. We got 71 days left in this year, 71 days left in this year. And before you throw in the towel, before you give up on yourself, before you get in your own way and start talking yourself out of what you can have and what you can do, step back and step away and allow God to do exactly what he wants to do in your life. You have to understand that that's his time in that moment right there. That's his time to go to work in your life. When it gets to the point where there's nothing that you can do about it, when you don't understand anything about it, that means that hey, this is above me. This is not something that I can do anything about, right? I can't fix this. I can't control this. I can't change this. And truth be told, it's a lot of times we ruin it for ourselves because we're trying to fix things that we can't fix. We ruin it for ourselves because we're trying to make something right, and we go over there doing way more damage than if we would have just left it alone. Take your hands off of it. Put it in the chat real quick. Just take your hands off of it. That's what I had to do. I had to free them folks box. I did, Kira. I had to free them folks box. I had to free that box did not belong to me. I had to free them folks box because I was about to tear them folks box up. I had to free them folks box before I really damaged their box and then had to pay for it. I had to free it. You have to free some of that stuff in your life or you damage it before you break it. You know what I'm saying? Before you do something that you're going to later regret because you're going to have to pay for that. Just put it in the chat real quick. Take your hands off of it. It's going to be some stuff in your life that you're going to have to take your hands off of it. I've done all that I can do. I've done all I can do. I done prayed. I'm fasting on it. I'm doing all of that. Hey, that's just what it is. I got to take my hands off of it. And you allow that thing to play out the way that it needs to play out. Listen, you was late coming to the live, Josh, baby. It's a long story. Just the Wi-Fi wasn't working, baby. Just know that it was a struggle. But yeah, I almost tore up Spectrum's little box, and I went to shaking it, pulling stuff apart, rearranging wires and all that. Anybody that know me know I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. So I'm over there putting this to that to this. I don't know how it just started back working after I started putting stuff back together again. Just don't worry about it. I started plugging that. Hey, I said, well, how about if I just take my hands off of it, plug it back up the way that it was plugged up, and how about I just take my hands off of it? Let me free these folks stuff, right? And once I freed they stuff, then all of a sudden it started working the way that it was supposed to work. That's it, right? So double tap on my screen this morning. Take your hands off of it. Just take your hands off of it. And what I came on here to say this morning is that, we've been fasting right now. We're on day 51. We're on day 51 of our 122-day fast. It's a blessing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, right? You know what I mean? But I need for you to understand that the more that we continue to work, to continue to fast, to continue to pray, to continue to work on ourselves, I want you to understand that this fast is not about anything small. And the reason why I'm having this conversation is because I don't want y'all asking for small stuff. And then when I say something about small stuff, people be like, God is not a materialistic type of God. We never said that he was a materialistic type of God. We never said that, right? We never said that. That never came out of our mouth. However, what I'm telling you is, on this fast, you fasting for 122 days. I know you ain't tiptoeing around here asking God that has everything, that has abundance, that have all that. You're not tiptoeing around here and asking him for some small stuff. That doesn't even make good sense, right? That don't make good sense. If I'm going to be fasting and I'm going to fast for 122 days, I want my stuff. Hello, somebody understand that. And I don't understand why do people get so offended when you when you operate with that type of authority, when you operate with that level of passion and aggression about what it is that you want from God. Understand that they act like you asking for it from them. I'm not asking you to give me a doggone thing. Because be honest with it, I can't ask you to give me something that you yourself, you ain't got. You feel a certain type of way about what I'm asking for. because you don't have the boldness to ask for it. You feel a certain type of way about what it is that I want in my life because you don't have the boldness, you don't have the grit, you don't have the grind, you don't have the passion, you don't have the discipline, understand, to ask for what it is that I'm asking for. Don't get mad at me because I say I'm going to make a sacrifice, and when I make my sacrifice, this is what my expectation is. You act like folk be wrong for saying that I want peace, that I want joy, that I want sanity, I want great mental health, I want good emotional health. You act like folk wrong when they say I want to live good. Why I gotta wait till I get all the way to heaven, understand, to walk on the streets of gold? Why can't I experience gold walking right now in today? I just want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell it to me, since y'all be feeling like everything that somebody say be wrong. Make it make sense. Why I gotta wait until I'm unalive for me to actually have joy, for me to actually have peace, for me to actually have great mental health? Why I gotta be all the way up out of here? Y'all be wanting me to say things that I'm just not gonna say. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So you have to go to somebody that believes how you believe. I don't believe that. I can have joy right now today in 2024. I can have peace right now today in 2024. I can live a great life, a life that is thriving in 2024. I'm a survivor. I don't have to be a survivor with you and Beyonce now. Y'all be aggravating me. See, this why I be going live on Morning Walk and Worship, because by that time, I don't been in read no comments or nothing. Boy, y'all get me at 11 o'clock, I be too fired up because I don't like ignorance. Ignorance be pissing me off because I'm trying to understand for the life of me, why is it that folk have gotten so comfortable in struggle, gotten so comfortable with lack, so comfortable with simply surviving in life, so comfortable with the bare minimum, so comfortable living mediocre, so comfortable living the hand to mouth and dealing with the past down. You don't ever get tired of hand-me-downs. Baby, I want some brand new stuff. I don't want everything that I have to be a hand-me-down. Somebody else done wore it first. Somebody else done experienced it first. Somebody else done put up with it first. I want me some brand new stuff. Come on, Neek. Let's be for real. 122 days of fasting. You think I'm fasting for something that's used, refurbished? Y'all got to get y'all another motivational speaker to listen to, because you ain't about to get that over here, girl. I walk by. What? Brand spanking new. Understand? Rip me out the basket, baby. Yeah, I'm not, Double tap on my screen. I don't mean to upset you, but find you somebody else to play with. I'm drinking my water. No, for real. For real, friend. Let's be real. Baby, I'm fasting for 122 days. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. I want to be able to rip mine up out the plastic. I want mine fresh out the plastic, fresh out the box. I want all that anointing, that tape that they put around the new stuff. I want to be able to peel it off script by script, every piece of tape. You know how they tape up stuff when you first get it. Come on, Candy 360. Come on, let's be real. I want to be able to pull off the plastic off of every single piece of everything that I'm getting in my life. I don't want to do all of this work for nothing. I'm not going to be committed like this for nothing. I'm not going to practice this level of obedience and dedication for absolutely nothing. Friends say fresh out the grease. Do you hear me? Fresh, I want to have to blow it like that. I'm talking smoking hot before I can eat it, baby. I'm not going to do all this work on myself for me to continuously have to deal with secondhand stuff, refurbished stuff. I'm not about to do that. And y'all act like it's a problem when people say I'm fasting for my new. Well, I am. I don't know about nobody else, but I really and truly am. I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm sick and tired of the old. I'm sick and tired of the old. I'm sick and tired of the broken cycles. I'm sick and tired of the hamster on the treadmill type of living. I'm sick and tired of bare minimum, mediocre. I'm sick and tired of the generational stuff. Everything that just gets passed down, you just pick up. Everything that just get picked up. I'm tired of picking up what is left. I'm tired of that. And if we think about it, that's not even in alignment with the word. Oh yeah, you gonna learn something. Oh, just in my chat real quick, just put unlearn it, unlearn it. That's not in the word. Just put unlearn it. Just put unlearn it. I'm here at 11 o'clock. You're gonna get high energy. So if you at work, turn your earbuds down because they might hear me coming through your earbud. That's right. Tell them you want to go to an early lunch. Hello, somebody. Go ahead and turn it down. If you sensitive to noise, baby, if you don't like passion, if you don't like aggressiveness, this might not be the live for you. Go ahead and mosey on. Take your index finger, push it up against the screen, slide up, go find you somebody that's gonna whisper to you. You gonna get it real raw, uncut, uncensored over here. Unlearn it. That's not even in alignment with the word. The word does not say that you have, that's not even in alignment. Come on, she got to throw it out there. Romans 8:17. That's not even in alignment with the word. He said those that are obedient will eat the best of the land. You're gonna have the best of the land. The best of the land does not say use and refurbish. It does not say, oh, we done dressed it up, fixed it up, wiped it down real good. That's not what that is. It's the best of the land. It's the top of the line. That is that top tier type of stuff. Like, why are y'all trying to trick folk into this? Why y'all? Yeah, but you have to understand when they say misery loves company, broken folks love broken folks. People that are down bad love other people that are down bad. When people are going through things in life, they like other people that are going through things in life as well. Why? Because they didn't make them feel so out of place. So if you're going through something and they're going through something, then they make them have company. They got somebody to sit and exchange those stories with. If you down bad, they down bad, then y'all got something to talk about. Both of y'all down bad. They don't want somebody that's over that may be going bad at the same time that they're going through something that's a bad time as well. They don't want you over there spewing all of that you coming out of this. They don't want to hear all that this right here ain't the end of you. They don't want to hear that you're more than a conqueror. They don't want to hear that you will not be defeated. Don't want to hear that this right here, this is just a stage of your life, not a state of your life, especially if they are not yet ready to move forward in their life. Understand that everybody that's complaining, that's whining and talking about what they're going through in life, is not ready to move forward from that. They've gotten comfortable in that struggle. They've gotten comfortable in that pain. And all they want now is you to acknowledge it. But do nothing about it. Make that makes sense. That's why I say you got to unlearn it. That's not words, sweetheart. Yeah, you're not put here to survive. You put here to thrive in life. Understand when he says when you're obedient, you will eat the best of the land. The best of the land does not mean refurbished. The best of the land does not. The best of the land does not mean that you have to use all the hand-me-downs. The best of the land does not say scrape the bottom of the barrel. The best of the land don't sound like all of that. I want you to understand. There's some things that you have to unlearn. There's some things that you have to let go. There's some cycles that you have to break up out of in order for you to grow, in order for you to evolve, in order for you to be able to live up to your fullest potential. You have got to change the way that you think. You have to unlearn some of the things that you were taught by broken folk. They were in survival mode. We are not in survival mode, baby. We are thriving in life. He said that I come that you might have life, not just have life, but he said have it more abundantly. More abundantly does not mean scarce. Abundantly does not mean bottom of the barrel. Abundantly means you're going to have more than what you need. I came that you have life and have it more abundantly. So how you upset when somebody say I'm fasting and my fast, I wrote down the things that I want from this fast. I've jotted down the things that I want from this fast. I'm writing out what I want from this fast. Baby, you can never challenge something that I put out there. You can challenge it, but I guarantee you I done already did the homework on it, right? So when I tell my people to jot down what they want, it's because I want you to understand that in everything that you do, you can't expect nothing from these folks, but you can expect everything from him. That's a fact. That's new for you. That's new note right there. Baby, I'm not putting my expectations on you. I don't expect nothing from you. I expect these folks to do exactly what they do. I know you're low down. I know you're dirty. I know you lie. I know you a cheat. I know you a manipulator. Some of you toxic as all get out. I know that you're narcissistic. I know that I can't trust you no further than I can see you. But I do know that when it comes down to him, he said in his word that he's going to stand by his word. I know for a fact that I can can expect him to do exactly what he said that he was going to do. Because in that word, it said that my word will not return back to me void, that it's going to accomplish exactly what I sent it out to accomplish, which means I can put my expectations on him. I just can't put my expectations on them. If I couldn't write it down, if I couldn't make it plain, why did he tell Habakkuk to do it? Come on. If I can't write it down, if I can't make it plain, if I can't come to you and tell you exactly what it is that I want, why did you tell Habakkuk to do that? Understand that? Yeah. I need to understand it, because you said there's nothing new up under the sun, right? There's nothing new up under the sun. That means that we're all, So I'm coming back and I'm just putting to you what you put out there. You said write it and make it plain. So I'm writing my thing down and I'm making it plain. This is what I want. I want joy. I want peace. I want it pressed down, shaken together. I don't want to have to worry about where I'm going to sleep. I don't want to worry about what I'm going to eat. I don't want to worry about what I'm going to drive. I don't want to worry about anything in life. I'm handing over every single thing that I got going on in my life. I'm surrendering all of that to you. I'm putting all of that into your hand. And my expectation is that you do exceedingly and abundantly with, that's what your word said. Don't none of that sound like lack. But one of the problems that we have is this right here is, understand, friends say, teach, coach. Say, I just want you to understand. The moral to it is that you deserve more, that you deserve better. The moral to it is that you deserve more, that you deserve better. And if your mind is set on lack, if your mind is set on this is all that you're going to have, this is all that you're going to be, this is all that you're going to do, then that's exactly what it's going to be. You're only going to have what you settle for. You're always going to deal with what you settle for. Understand that in order for you to get more out of life, you have to be willing to do the work that is required for you to get that more. When you start fasting and you start praying and you start meditating and you start studying, you're doing more so that you can receive more. To do more work and then think that you're going to get the same pay and you're doing more work is insane. Are you going to make it make sense to the people that might not be believers? Hold on. You're not going to go to work every day. Work your 40 hours that's required. Then work 10 hours of overtime. Right? 10 hours of overtime. Follow the illustration. You're not going to go to work every single day, Monday through Friday, and you work your 40 hours. And then come Saturday, they said, I have 10 hours worth of overtime available, right? And you sign up for that 10 hours of overtime. You go into that job, you clock in, you work those 10 hours, away from your family, away from your friends, didn't go to Saturday brunch, ain't hung out with nobody because you went to work. You followed all the protocol, did everything that you were supposed to do. But when your check comes, your check is reflecting only your 40 hours. You are not going to be okay with that, right? You're going to be upset with that because where's my overtime? I put in more hours because I wanted more pay. I sacrificed my time. I sacrificed hanging out with my friends and being around my family because I wanted the extra pay. I had something else that I wanted to do. So I had to make a sacrifice to take on more hours, to be able to make more money, to be able to have the funds to do what I wanted to do. It's the same exact thing in your spiritual life. You are not doing all of this work on yourself for nothing. You're not fasting and praying and reading and meditating and grounding yourself. You're not doing all of these things for nothing. It's the same thing. Your physical life and your spiritual life are identical to each other. Whether you're a believer or not, these things run hand in hand. In your natural life, if you want more, you got to work for more. In your spiritual life, if you want more, you got to work for more. You got to make those same type of sacrifices. You have to get up and you have to get after it. If you're still broken, it's because that's what you're choosing to be. Put it in your notes. If you're broken by choice, just put broken by choice. I can't make no excuses for nobody. I can't pacify nobody. I can't hold nobody's hand. I can't cradle nobody. We got 71 days left in this year. It's my job, okay? Yeah, if I hurt your feelings, my bad. Poor y'all know some of y'all like, wait a minute, my toes, coach. My toes, you're in my house. You're standing up on my counter. Hello? Hold on. If you're broken, baby, you're broken by choice, right? Because a lot of times you know exactly what it is that you're going through in life. What you fail at is trying to making the proper adjustments. You fail at doing what you need to do to start correcting that broken area of your life. A lot of people are not broken because somebody else broke them. They're broken by choice. Yeah, you're broken by choice. And a lot of you guys who have already been broken, you're still broken and broken by choice because you know exactly what you need to do. You just fail at doing it. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly how it needs to be done. You know exactly what you need to be cutting loose. You know exactly what you need to be walking away from. But guess what? You fail at cutting ties. You fail at disconnecting yourself. You fail at walking away. Understand that that's what the problem is. Not only is it you disconnecting, disassociated and walking away, some of you guys fail at simply doing the work on yourself. What you said, your healing comes with responsibility. That's a note for you, baby. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up because I'm gonna stand up and let me tilt the camera up because I want to stand up. I don't think I need for you to understand. I need for you to really understand. So I want to stand up. Come on, can I talk? I just want you to understand that a lot of times, right? A lot of times your biggest problem is that you fail to understand that your healing requires responsibility. So you're still broken in that broken state because you don't want to do the necessary work that is required for you to grow in life, for you to heal in life. You get one bad thing happen to you, you throw it away. Somebody say something to you, you throw it away. Somebody get mad at you, you throw it away. Somebody start challenging what you want to do, how you want to do it, speak anything negatively, and you throw it away. That's how you operate. You will never get to your fullest potential. You will never heal. You will never experience joy. You will never experience real peace as long as you are easily distracted by other folk and what they think and what they feel. If you want to win in these next 71 days, you're going to have to get serious about your life and understanding that your healing comes with responsibility. It's going to come with some responsibility. Yeah. You're going to have to, you're going to have to get serious. You're going to have to get so serious, right? That anything that's not in alignment with your assignment, I can't give it my attention. Anything that's not in alignment with my assignment, I can't give you my attention. I got 71 days to get this right. I can't afford to be distracted. I can't afford to be over there giving my time, my energy, and my effort to anything that's not in alignment with my assignment. Understand that it's going to be some folk that you love more than anything, and they're going to be feeling away. They're going to be saying this, that, and the third. That's what the enemy does. He has to say things. He has to do things to get you distracted. It's not going to come from people that you don't know. It's not going to happen from people that you don't know. Why? Because betrayal from people that you don't know don't hurt. You don't know me. I can't care about somebody saying something about me. You don't even know me. That's what your response is going to be. So it's going to be your children. It's going to be your mate. It's going to be your cousin. It's going to be your best friend. It's going to be those type of people. So like I told you last week or 2 weeks ago, sometimes you have to look at folk directly in the face and say, don't let the devil use you. Walk off. You have to do it like that. You seen how smooth that was? Soon as wait a minute, cause that's it. Don't let the devil use you. Walk off. Smooth off. Get up out of there. I can't, don't let the devil use you. In that moment, just like that, not raising your voice, not going back and forth with folk, not exchanging no negative energy with folk, not getting on other folk, not getting on their level. Baby, you're not about to make me thinking I'm about to get on your level. You're not about to make me think that I have to get frustrated, agitated, or annoyed. If I have to feel all of that in order for me to deal with you, your time just ran out. What you say, coach, that's a red ink pen note right there. If every time I deal with you, I get frustrated, frustrated, I get agitated, I get annoyed, if I get upset, I feel drained, I feel anything negative, then guess what? Your time just ran out. That's it. That's all. I'm done dealing with people that drains my energy. Those energy vampires, snip, snip, two-finger swinging. I can show you how I can get up out of your life, and I can do it expeditiously. Fast way only, sweetheart. One thing that I've mastered my exit. I know how to get out of folk face and out of their way. I can't even tell you what them folk got going on in their life no more. I don't do no checkups. I don't do no check-in. Once I detach myself, once I move away from them folk, I leave them in that negative energy, that brokenness, that drama, that chaos that's attached to them. I leave all of that right on over there. Period. Your healing is going to require some responsibility. And that responsibility won't fall on nobody but you. How far you go, how much you grow, it's all going to be left up to you. Whether you win or whether you lose, it's going to be all left up to you. Because the truth of the matter is, if you're waiting on somebody else, if you're waiting on somebody else to do it for you, I promise you, you are setting yourself up for failure. If you're waiting on somebody to love you the way that you're supposed to love yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you're waiting on somebody to give you an opportunity to open up a door for you, to create a way for you, then baby, guess what? You're setting yourself up for failure. That right there, that will not happen. Hello, somebody, you might have, people won't help you until they see that you're helping yourself. People, that's the only way to do it. You might have it sometimes where people, they'll be trying to do this and trying to do that, but I'm talking about real things. Folk will look at you and they'll look at you and they'll see that you sitting up on the couch doing nothing with your life, and they'll say to themselves, I'm not finna help them. They ain't even trying to help themselves. Why you want me to give to them? And they ain't even trying to make no effort in their own life to go and get it over there. No, I'm not finna waste my time. I ain't finna waste my energy. I ain't finna go back and forth there, and they'll leave you right there. Understand that. And that's one way. Some people feel like that. If they don't see you doing certain things, they will leave you right over there. And then you have some other folk that know that you cannot do it, right? They know that you, listen, don't get bamboozled, okay? Don't get bamboozled. Don't get hoodwinked. Some of y'all, my church folks especially, I know y'all gonna take off running down the hall, but give me 1 second. Let me make the point before y'all take off running, okay? Before y'all go, hold on a second. I want you to understand that some folk won't help you because they're intimidated by you. You can put that in your notes. Double tap on my screen. Hold up. Yeah. So I am going to teach because it's after 11. I got time today. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Double tap on my screen. TikTok, y'all are at 37.8K. Get us up to 50K. Double tap on that screen. Facebook, get us up to 1,000 on the stars. Double tap on that screen for me. IG, let me get 5 badges on IG. I'm live on all 3 platforms. Facebook, let me get up to 1,000 stars. IG, let me get 5 badges. Double tap on that screen, get us up to 50K. TikTok, double tap. Friends said, ooh, come on, wait a minute, Kiss Brown Sugar, I got more. Some folk will not help you because they intimidated by you. Some folk won't help you because they see the greatness all over you. They know that as soon as I help you, if I give that to you, I know you're gonna take off. Come on, Nicole Easton, appreciate that badge. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate the stars. Y'all help Amanda out. We at 770. Get us up to 1,000. Thank you, Lynn, for the badge. I appreciate you. Double tap on that screen for me real quick. We at 47. We at 47K. Double tap on that screen. We almost at 50K. Staying blessed, fam. Appreciate you. Double tap on the screen. Let's go. Some folk will not help you because they are intimidated by you. Thank you, Latoya Lane. Thank you, Purple Flower 93. Come on, double tap. I want you to understand. Hear me out. Thank you, Sierra. It's some folk that you love. You could be in a relationship with them even. And you could be laying up with the op. Right? They know exactly what you're capable of. They know exactly what your dreams, what your aspirations is. They know exactly what you want to do out of life. And they have the ability to be able to help you. They have the ability to be able to put you in position, but they won't do it because they know that the moment that they do it, that you will no longer need them. Understand that, is it Arlen? Arlen, thank you so much for the Cash App. Hello, somebody, what you say, Coach? They won't help you because they know that the moment that you start growing, that you start evolving in life, that you will no longer need them anymore. That you won't run to them anymore. That if you actually start operating in your calling, operating in that thing, then you won't need them anymore. And let me tell you how people will step right over you. Understand me. That's why I say, do not get caught up in folk. Don't get caught up in folk. Don't get tied up in folk. Don't get tangled up in folk. Your healing is your responsibility. Your growth and your development. Thank you so much, Kira, for the teddy bear. Understand that your healing, your development, your growth, and all of that. Oh, baby, understand that. Don't put that in other folk hands because folk will what? They will step all over over you. Somebody just put in the chat real quick, they will step over you. It's some folk in your life, you think that they mean you some good, them folk will step right on over you. Know that you're in need, know that you're going through something in life, know that you're having a hard time right now, and they will step slam up over you, and they'll go help somebody else. They'll go do it for somebody else. They'll go over there and give it to somebody else, knowing that you're sitting right there, can't stand up, knowing that your legs don't work, knowing that you're down bad right now. They will step right over you and go right to somebody else, knowing that you're in need. I have seen it happen. Double tap on my screen and I'm going to put some word on it. Yeah, let's be real. I'm just telling you, that's for the folks that don't read. Don't be reading. I'm telling you, folks will step right on over you. So your healing is your responsibility. Understand that. I don't care what it is that you got going on in your life. Your healing is going to come with some responsibility. You owe it to yourself to make sure that you are putting yourself first, that you are prioritizing yourself over everything. You have got to be the most valuable person on your team. You have to be the MVP of your own life. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to fix it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you the way that you need to be doing it for yourself. Now, for my believers, let me go ahead and give you something extra to put on top of that, just in case anybody in the backside over in the balcony area, if they sitting up there saying, well, I don't know about that, don't worry about it. I got some word. Remember the man down there by the river? They went to the river. They would go over there to that river that now they'll go over there every year. They went over there to that river for 38 years. For 38 years, he was lame. Understand, he was lame. His legs did not work. Understand that his legs did not work. Hello, that means he needed help, baby. He would sit down there by that river. And the springtime, every time the spring would come, then guess what would happen? The angel would come. And whoever got into the water first would get healed. Anybody that got into the water, then guess what happened? They would all of a sudden, they would get the healing. They would get the thing that they wanted. So for years, for 38 years, y'all seen that man sitting over there by that river every single spring, and nobody lifted him up and took him to the water. Nobody slid him to the water. Nobody pushed him to the water. Nobody picked him up and carried him over to the water. They stepped over. I told the church people to hold on a second. Yeah, y'all hitting that organ. Y'all hit that organ and it make them dance too much. Stop hitting the organ. We in church. Hold on a second. I'm having invisible church. Y'all having invisible. This is our service. Hold on. Stop hitting that organ so I can get finished. Hold on. Oh, they stepped over them for 38 years. For 38 years, don't stop hitting the organ when I say that. Okay, now don't worry about. We having church. Hold on. They stepped over them for 38 years. They stepped over this guy at the river. Understand, go read it. It's right there in the book. They stepped over him, right? For 38 years, everybody is over there. They're getting their healing. They're getting their deliverance. They're getting everything that they need. But they see somebody that's sitting there, that's lame, that's crippled. His legs do not work. And they stepped over him to go and get it. That's how folk step over you every single day. Come on. Friends say, my God, today. Oh yeah, folks step right over you. Right there on your job, sis. They know exactly. Yeah, they know you capable of doing the job. They know you got the credentials. You even got the accolade. You got the education. You got everything right there. But guess what? They just don't want to see you win. Baby, they say, oh yeah, well, what about so-and-so? Everybody that mention your name. They talk about how they did everything inside this building. They know how to run all the lines. They know how to drive the forklift, the pallet jack, the stand-up lift. You name it, they can do it. And we're going to outsource it. We're going to go hire somebody from the outside. They go bring somebody from the outside and then have you train the person that's about to be over you. If I'm not worthy of the job, how am I worthy to go over there and train the person to be over me? If I don't know what I'm doing, how in the world you gonna trust me to train somebody to come and do what you already telling me that I can't do? If I can do it enough for me to train them, then why can't I have that position? Why can't I have that extra money? Why can't I have that opportunity? Why? Because some folk they will step. Yeah, come on. They'll step right on over you. Look right on over you, because some people only see you for where you at right there in life. They've already put you in that box right there. They don't want to see you grow no further than that. They don't want you to see you do no more than that. They don't want you to accomplish no more than that. They done already put the limits on your life. You ain't going no further than here. So when we jump on here and we talking about 122 days of fasting and praying and meditating and doing all of these things, and you right writing down things that you want out of that fast, to those folks, oh yeah, they're getting angry. They're getting frustrated with you. They're getting pissed off with you, because how dare you think that you're about to unlock things that have never been unlocked in this family? How do you think that you're going to break down barriers that have never been broke down in this family? How do you think that you're going to outlive this and outdo that? That ain't never happened from nobody that's coming out of this environment. Ain't nobody that shared this bloodline ever did that. How in the world? They can't understand it because that vision is not for them. That thing is not for them. You can't, yeah, their mind is not there yet. They still emotionally sick, spiritually sick. They don't get it. You trying to do something that ain't nobody ever done. Hold on. Stop hitting that organ. I have to talk to him all the time. Stop hitting that. Yeah. You just chill out for a second. You're trying to do what's never been done. And in order for you to do what's never been done, you have, in order for you to do what has never been done, understand, in order for you to accomplish that, you have to go to work. Understand? Somebody just put it in chat real quick. I got to go to work. It's time that you go to work in your life. You owe this right here to yourself. Understand, he sat by the river, and he sat by that river for 38 years, 38 springs. He sat there crying out, hoping and praying that somebody would hear his cry and help him make his way over to the river. For 38 years, he sat there, understand that, begging somebody to drag him to the river. For 38 years, he sat right there, year after year, hoping and praying that somebody would see him and have some type of mercy on him. Understand, to take him down to the river. Y'all see, I can't do it by myself. Folk will step right over you. Stop expecting for everybody to understand what it is that you're doing in your life, how you're moving in your life. You don't need their acceptance. You don't need their validation. You don't need their approval. You don't need the green light from them. You don't need to go ahead and do it from them. If you know that's what you're supposed to be doing in your life, you owe that to yourself to get up and make it happen. Understand that you cannot afford in 71 days, you can't afford to sit around and wait on folk. Understand that. And the truth be told, some folks so messed up in their own life, they can't give you what they ain't got. Some folk, they won't help you, not because they don't want to help you, but because they're not in a position to help you. They can't even do it for you if they wanted to. Understand, even if I wanted to, I couldn't help you. Even if I don't have it to give to you. Understand that. So that's why it's important for you to prioritize you. That's why it's important for you to do it for you. That's why it's important for you to wrap your mind around the fact that your healing, it comes with responsibility. For 38 years, they stepped over him. It's in the book. But then, yeah, come on, hold on. But then, all of a sudden, somebody just put off season. Just put off season. Just put, hold on a second, Crystal Love, I'm coming. She said John 5, 1 through 15. John 5, 1 through 15, go read about it. Off season. This would happen at the same time every single year for 38 years. They would go down by the spring. It would be the springtime. They would go down there. And when they would go down there, everybody that was getting in the water, when the angel would come, this would happen. Off season. I know my chosen family like, oh man, I know what's about to happen. Now, what did I say? I said that God goes to work in the dark, right? I did not tell you even in a recession, I know what's about to happen. Now, what did I say? I said that God goes to work in the dark, right? I did not tell you even in a recession, yeah, when you're in alignment with his will, when you're in alignment with him, understand that you can be, everybody else can be in a recession, and here you are being prosperous, even in an off season when everybody else is saying, I don't know how I'm going to get through. Here you is having pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Everybody else over there, they robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they trying to figure out, and here you are over there still shopping like every Saturday. You in the mall. How can you afford to go to the mall right now when the prices is all over the place? Wait a second. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? How in the world are you planting seeds in the off season? Isaac, come here. Come here for a second. Understand. Can I talk about how you planting seeds in the off season? This is an off season, this is not the time to plant the seeds. Can you imagine everybody laughing at you right now? Oh, you done went and bought that car? This ain't the time to buy a car. You over there investing in them houses? This ain't the time to invest in the house. You over there pulling that 401k? This ain't the time to do that, girl. You know we in a recession. You know everything is going crazy right now in this world, and they don't understand why you still operating, right? How you're operating is because you know that God can go to work in a off season. Come on, this is good. This is good. This is really, she said, wait a minute. This is in an off season. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. This is really good. Hold on. In an off season. He said, why are you planting them seeds right now? Don't you know that the land is dried up? It's not producing any fruit right now. Why in the world would you plant something right now? Why would you do this right now? This is an off season right now. It's not going to harvest for you. It's not going to grow up for you. It's not going to do it for you. And he was out there planting them seeds anyway, watering them seeds anyway, tilling that ground anyway. And guess what happened? In a recession, over in a time where the land wasn't yielding any fruit, he became rich. He became wealthy in a famine. Understand that even right now today, with everything that's going on, if you allow your mindset to be set on limit, if you allow your mindset to be set on struggle, if you allow your mindset to be focused on bare minimum, and understand that that's exactly what you're going to have. That's exactly what you're going to produce. You got to shift your mindset and know that even in the off season, God will produce a harvest for you. That he did it for Isaac. He said it's nothing new up under this sun. That yes, I will do it when they think that I won't do it. Understand that. And you have to believe that just like he did it for Isaac, he will do it for you. Hold on. Go back to the river. I got more. Go back to the river. We in the off season. It's a fact. The man sitting there, keep in mind, he lame. His legs don't work. So, he's sitting there. He's sitting there. He like, Some of y'all right now, you sitting in that place in your life, and you like, I'm just sitting here right now. Right now, I'm just sitting here. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I don't know what's happening in my life right now. I'm just sitting, and I'm just waiting on something to happen. I'm just sitting here, and I'm just hoping and praying that something is going to happen. I'm just sitting here, and I'm just fasting, and I'm praying, and I'm meditating. Some of us, we got that grandmama rock. Like, what you doing? I'm just waiting on the Lord. I'm just waiting on the Lord. And people looking at you crazy because they saying, oh, baby, if I was you, I wouldn't have done that. But you are not me, and I am not you. Understand that. Oh, if I was you, I would have waited. Oh, baby, but you are not me, and I'm not you. Understand, your faith is not my faith. Yeah, your level of belief is not my level of belief. Understand, my faith, that is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I don't see it just yet. It's not tangible just yet. I can't embrace it just yet, but I trust and I believe that it's on the way. I know that thing that I want, it's going to come to me. Understand that I don't have to chase it. I ain't got to beg it. I ain't got to run it down. I ain't got to buy into it. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. I'm relaxing and attracting. My time is going to come. My breakthrough is going to come. My opportunity is going to come. You gave me the business. Now I want the clients. I'm waiting on the clients to come. You gave me the brand. Now I'm waiting on the sales to come. Understand that if it's in your will, then guess what? You're going to pay this bill. You're going to pay this tab. You're going to have to cash it out. I gotta chill out. I gotta get to. Somebody. Wait a second. Wait. You had to cash out on me. I'm about to take God to the bank. 2025. I'm taking you to the bank. I'm taking you to the bank. Put it in the chat real quick. You gave me the business. You gave me the brand. You gave me the idea. Now it's time. I'm ready to produce. Understand that it's time. I'm about to take you to the bank. Hello, cash out. When they say, baby, I'm about to take you to the bank. I'm not going to be out here waiting, just waiting. I want mine right now. It's okay. I'm about to cash out on you. I'm taking you to the bank. I'm taking you to the bank. Every single thing that your word said, I'm standing on it. 10 toes. 10 toes and an ankle. Do you hear me? Baby, I'm standing on that, baby. What you doing? I'm showing up. I'm going to lay hands on my car. I'm going to lay hands on my house. Everything that I want. It might not be mine yet. It still got a for sale sign on the front of it, but not for long. Hello, somebody. That's how you have have to show up in your life. That's how you have to speak over your life. That's how you got to come and start collecting your stuff all through 2025. Understand that we're being proactive right now. We're getting a head start right now. So when we go into 2025 and we start getting our stuff, they don't know that we prayed for this in 2024. They don't know we fasted for this in 2024. We learned how to meditate and ground ourselves in 2024. They don't know the studying that we put in 2024. Baby, you don't know the behind the scene work that we had to set the stage for this. Don't hit that organ. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Cash out. Come on, Lisa. Cash out. Oh, yeah. You had to give me my stuff. Because he sat there. And in the off season, you've been sitting there for 38 years laying. Sometimes you're going to have to wait a while, right? Sometimes you're going to have to wait a while. Sometimes you're going to have to, because see, that waiting is going to strengthen your endurance. But it's all based on how you see it, your perception. If you look at every struggle, every trial, every dark hour of your life and say that this what I'm going through right now, this is strengthening me. What I'm going through right now, what I'm working on right now, this is strengthening me. Everything that you're doing right now is building up your endurance. This is not going to be your final destination. This is you just simply passing through. Life is a what? It's a classroom. Everything is a learning experience. If you look at it as if this is going to be the end of you, then guess what's going to happen? It's going to be the end of you, because how you see a thing is how you use a thing. Jot it in your notes. Understand that. So if you're looking at your life, you understand this based on your perception. If you're going through a season of waiting, you have to do what, chosen family? Work while you wait. Work while you wait. While you are waiting, you're going to be working. That's fasting, that's praying, that's meditating, that's studying, that's getting in the right rooms, around the right information, surrounding yourself around the right type of people. Understand that. That's what you're doing. You're working while you wait. And the moment that door opens up, then you know that it's time to take off. That means that you kept both your shoes on, both your arms in your jacket. You are already prepared to walk out. You are not about to miss your moment because you were waiting on that opportunity, right? I knew that this wasn't going to be the end of me. I knew this wasn't my final destination. I didn't know. I knew for a fact that I wasn't staying right here, that I was picking up all the lessons that I had to learn. I was identifying all the things that really wasn't for me. And now when I walk out, I'm walking out light. Come on. I'm walking out light. Your perception is how you see a thing. If you see yourself as defeated, then you're defeated. If you see yourself as victorious, then you are victorious. Because if you see yourself as defeated, then your mind shifts to that defeated state, and you start to give energy to that defeat. Now you feel sad. Now you feel depressed. Now you feel stressed out. Now you feel all these negative emotions and feelings that's attached to defeat. Now you can't stop yourself from crying. You can't get yourself out the bed. Now you're sitting in the dark, and now you're wandering all over the place, and you're pacing the floor, and you're down bad because your body is responding to what the state that you say that you're in. But if you see that thing and you say that I'm still victorious, I'm more than a conqueror, that I will not be defeated. If you see it and that's how you see yourself as going through this, I'm in this, but I'm not of it. That right there, these things are not attached to me. I'm just passing through a part of my life, but I'm not allowing any of this. Oh, you won't get stuck to me. Hello, it's funky in here, but you won't funk me up. I got a plug-in attached to me. Understand, now you're pushing your way through it. So when you see it and you know it's nasty, you know it's bad, you know all of that, but you refuse to give energy to that. You don't give your energy to it. You don't give your attention to it. You don't allow your mind to shift to that negative. So you got your mind focused on that positive. So even though you got all this stuff going on, you still are upbeat. You still have joy. You still have peace. You still have good sanity. And everybody's looking at you like, wait a minute. How you? I thought, oh, that must not be her. Wait, come here. They got to get a good look at you. They got to lay their eyes on you right. How you like that and all that going on? How you see yourself matters, because your mind is going to shift based on how you see you. If you see you as defeated, then your body will respond to that defeated feeling that you have. If you see yourself as more than a conqueror, then your mind will shift and you will experience the feelings and the emotions of a winner, even when you're not winning in that moment, right? Even though, oh, wait a minute, all this going, even though you're not winning in that moment, you will still feel like a winner. You will still have great energy. You will still have great vibration. You will still be your best self. And everybody's looking at you like, wait a minute. It's all about how you see it. For 38 years, he sat there. But his faith wasn't fatigued. His faith wasn't shaky. His faith wasn't sometimey. His faith wasn't kind of in, but kind of out. He sat there trusting and believing that his time was going to come. And in the off season, a time that was unexpected, and a time that this did not normally happen. What happened? Here come Jesus. What in the world? Why? Wait a minute. He come down there and he having a conversation with him. He like, you want to be healed? He said, yeah, I want to be healed. But the angel don't come around this time. He come in the spring. And it's not time yet. But do you want to be healed? Of course he want to be healed. He got healed in the off season. He did it for him in the off season, in a time that it wasn't supposed to be happening. And you see how it works? Sometimes when people think that that's going to be the end of you, that you're not going to come back from that they can go ahead and write you off, that's how he works. He do what he do and do it in the off season. He do what he do when he think that everybody else is not going to, everybody then walked away, everybody, he do it so that he can show you that he ain't got nothing to do with what everybody else think, what everybody else feel. Understand, he does it in a way to show you that their thoughts are not my thoughts. Their ways are not my ways. They tell you got to dress a certain type of way. You have to be a certain type of way. You have to live a certain type of way. I tell you that, hey, look, I'm known. Understand, this is Christ-like, right? I'm known for doing the total opposite of everything that their religious belief, everything that those folks that operate out of religion, I'm known for doing the complete opposite. Understand that I don't even kick it with them folk. That's just me in 2024. If I was to put it in 2024, truth be told, he didn't even kick it with them. He like, you over there trying to look the part of something that I'm not even a part of. Understand that you trying to fit into a narrative that ain't even mine. You trying to be a part of a group that I don't even reside in. I've been left from over there, sweetheart. Understand that I don't even kick it with them folk. Understand, go over there and read it for yourself. You over there trying to fit in with a group of folk, look a certain type of way, be a certain type of way, live a certain type of way. I'm not even over there with them folk. I'm out here with the thieves, baby. Did you not know about Judas? I'm over here kicking it with Judas, and we already know he was backstabbing. Understand that I kick it with the thieves. I kick it with the woman that everybody looked at and said she was a HOE. Understand, I'm kicking it with her over here at the well, baby. That's who I'm over here. I'm over here taking care of them. You over there trying to get with the folk. I don't be with them folk. Stop trying. Yeah, it's some places you just don't fit in on purpose. Some places you just don't fit into, and that's okay. It's on purpose. Understand that. Well, yeah, the kid, he just didn't kick it with them. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, he didn't really have much nice to say about them. It was one part of that when he was like, "Yo, what I'm going over there to talk to them folks right there about." It's just the word. I'm just telling you that what you want in your life and what you're doing in your life, you cannot base that on the opinions and the thoughts of other people, because some folk already have their mind made up, and what they have is a form of godliness, but they deny the power that's really there in that. Understand that they look Christ-like, they sound Christ-like, they know the right, the words to say, they know how to formulate it and whatnot. But he's like, I'm no longer there. I don't reside there. That's religious. That's religion that they got. That's, religious rhetoric. That's what they got. They know the right words to say. They know all of that. They know when to jump, when to sit down. They know how to dress the part and all of that. They know how to recite all the scriptures, tell you exactly where they come from, but they don't live any of that. Understand that. So when you start really operating, within, studying for yourself, fasting and praying for yourself, developing your own understanding and operating out of spirituality, then you start to feel uncomfortable in that pew that you used to sit in every single Sunday. When I just, wait a minute, I got more. Hold on. TikTok say verify. All of a sudden your pew feel uncomfortable. Your pew, that pew that you used to sit in, it don't feel too comfortable. All of a sudden, things that you never saw, you're starting to see them, and you're seeing them more clearly now. And even though you love grandmama and great granny and all of them, now all of a sudden you like, grandma, that's not right. You like, granny, that's not right. You like, hold on, I thought that, wait a minute, I understand what you're saying, but that's not what that means, because you're getting your own clarity, you're getting your own understanding, and now you see things that we were taught was not really right. You have to unlearn all those things that you thought that you knew, and not to say that they was mean when they were saying it, or malicious what they were saying, that they were actually in survival mode, but we're no longer under that anymore. We don't operate under that anymore. So now we have to handle things completely different, because the more that you know, right, the more that you're accountable for. And when you know better, you got to do better. Right? He says, I didn't hang out with those folks. So you don't blend in with them. You won't blend in with them. You won't sit right with them over there. Right? And that's okay. So you have to understand that even in this situation, he's like, with those people, I can't even teach those people, because they're so caught up in their religion that they think that they already know what they don't know. Right? It's in the word. When he was talking about the people, he said that there was nothing that he can teach them, because they think that they know something that they don't know. He wasn't talking about regular smegular people. He was talking about the leaders, the people that were in charge, with all their big names, the prophecies, all the different stuff they got. He was talking about them. They think that they know something that they really don't know. They think that they understand something that they really don't understand. They don't even know. They don't even realize that they are the reason why they're stuck. They don't even realize they are the reason why they're not growing. They don't even realize that they are the reason why that they've been in that same spot for so many different years. They don't even realize that the only reason why they're still there is because they're refusing to learn. They're refusing to open up their minds, open up their ears, open up their understanding to get anything brand new. So they're stuck right there in what they think. Understand that. And what I told you, chosen family, the enemy of knowledge is the illusion of knowledge. The enemy of knowledge is the illusion of knowledge. It's when you think that you know something that you really don't know. But because you think that you know, you shut out everything else. And just because you know how to do it that way doesn't mean that that's the most efficient way. And just because you do it that way doesn't mean that that's the best way. You have to be teachable. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to grow. You have to be open-minded. Because the world that we live in is forever growing, forever changing, forever evolving. Just do me a favor, put adapt. You have to be willing to adapt. Things are growing, I'm growing. Things are moving, I'm moving. You have to be willing to adapt. I'm going forward. I'm growing, baby. Yeah, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. Not a chameleon, sweetheart. Don't put chameleon. I don't want you to speak that over your life. I don't want you to be a chameleon, because you're a chameleon. It changes to the colors of whatever it is around. It becomes whatever it is around. We ain't gonna do none of that. Adapting means that you develop. You're growing with technology. You're growing with new ways of doing things. And the more that you know what I mean, so that you're not being left behind. So if there's an update that's happening for it, then you're willing to learn that update, right? You're educating yourself. You're growing with that. So yeah, not chameleon though. I love you though. I love you. I really do. I love the fact that, but it's borderline that. I see why you pulled that. I see why you pulled that out. Double tap on that screen. But I need for you to understand that in the off season, this man was healed. Sometimes we look at life and we look at the condition of the world that we live in right now. And we automatically start to make the assumption that, oh yeah, this right here, all things are going down. We just not going to be able to make it. I don't know how this is going to fix this and this is going to fix that. But how things are going in other people's lives and how things are going in this world has absolutely nothing to do with you. We've been set apart. Hear me. We've been set apart. You have to, that's a fact. Friends say, oh my God. She said, oh my God, I went on a hike. Yeah, understand that. Yeah, come on now. We've been set apart. In the Bible, it says over in John, and it's 15:7-8, right? 15:7-8. And I've been deep diving over in there real quick. Y'all jot it down. I'm waiting on somebody to put it inside of the group. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. John 15:7-8. I want y'all to go and read that. John 15, and I'm gonna tell you somewhat of what it says. Come on now. Come on. Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Right? John 15:7-8. It says, like, you know what? If you abide in me and you abide in my word, I got you covered. That's 2024 version. If you abide in me and and abide in my word, I got you covered. So when people are saying to us, right? When people are saying, oh yeah, well, why you this and why you that? You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm giving you the desires of your heart. I'm going to make sure that everything that you want, everything that you need, it's going to be right there. It's going to be right there. All you got one job, and that's to abide in my word. That's to stay inside of that word. And you have to make sure that that's what you're doing and doing it on a regular basis. Understand that. That's word right there. That's word right there. You have to wake up every single day. I get entangled inside of that word, because this world will do what? It will step right over you. Understand? It will step right over there. Don't let them think that you done. Don't let them make the assumption that you done. Don't let you be going through a bad time in your life. They'll really step over you then. They'll really try to take advantage of you then. They'll really try to kick you while you're down then. Let somebody say something, do something, or you get exposed for something, or somebody feel aware. Oh, they can't wait to go and tell the world about what ostracized, whatever that mistake is, whatever they can do to belittle you, to slander you, you know what I'm saying, to take you slam on out. Oh, baby, they will step slam over you. This world will step over you. Understand that. I'm telling you, that's why you have to know who you are at all costs. You have to know who you are. You have to know whose you are. And you have to stand 10 toes to the ground with that every single day that you wake up. Whether your life is going good, whether it's going bad, whether it's like, I don't know right now. You got to still know who you are, what you are, and what it is that you carry. You got to stand firm in it. Yeah, he says, if you abide in me and my word, ask whatever you wish, and it'll be done for you. Go over there to John 15:7-8. So to everybody who said, y'all fasting and praying like that because y'all want something, Y'all fasting, y'all praying, y'all studying like that, and y'all letting that lady tell y'all it's because y'all want something. Y'all supposed to just fast and pray because y'all want to. Yeah, we fast and pray because we are reverencing the fact that we know that what we want, this world can't give. We're fasting, we're praying, we're studying, and we're worshiping the way that we are, meditating the way that we are, is because we acknowledge the fact that what we want, this world cannot give. They cannot provide. They do not have. Understand that if that was the case, if we could go pick it up at the McDonald's drive-thru, we would have done that. If we could have slid through Burger King, then we would have done that. If we could have went over to Taco Bell and said, can we get a side of joy with a little sprinkle of peace, then that's what we would have done. But we realized that what we want, understand, and how we want it, the only one that will be able to give that to us is the man above. So we're making our sacrifice, praying, fasting, worshiping, studying, abiding in that word, so that whatever it is that we wish will be done. That's the word. Now, how you gonna argue with me about the word? Baby, I be so in a line that I be aligned to the aligned. I just, and I really hate that for folk, because they be loud and wrong. You can't do this. If you gonna come to somebody's page and you gonna start trying to challenge something, you have to make sure that you got something to back that up with. You know what I'm saying? You got to back it up with some type of something. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you have to automatically, let's be real. Can I be transparent? Send me some love real quick. Send me some love. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love real quick, because you have to be real about something, right? First and foremost, I'm going to be so transparent with y'all, and you know what I mean? And I hope that none of y'all don't take this the wrong way. Well, take it however you want, because I'm just being real. You can't be mad at me for being real. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Thank you so much, Helen. I appreciate you. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Facebook, can we get on up to 1,500? Can we get 1,500 on the stars? IG, can I get 5 badges? Double tap on the screen. I'm going to say, we have to be honest about something, right? Especially when we're dealing with somebody like me. Latoya, thank you so much for that badge. Thank you, Evangelist Britt. Appreciate those flowers. Thank you so much. We have to be honest. Thank you so much, Sakomi, for that badge. I need 3 more badges, IG. Double tap on the screen. Thank you so much, Miss White. Appreciate those stars. Help her out over there, y'all. Help her out over there. We need some more stars. Double tap on the screen. Staying blessed. Can we be real quick? I just want to be real, right? Before you comment on my page, before you say something about what I'm talking about when it comes down to my page, I need people to understand. One thing about me is I'm going to make sure that I do a thorough check, that I'm going to study. I listen to motivational speaking. I listen to ministry. I deep dive into the things that they teach as well. And I go back and I go get my own understanding. I break down scriptures on a regular basis. I put time, energy, and effort into this. And a lot of the times you have to understand that, number one, we have a lot of people that still feel like women should not be teachers, that we cannot teach, that we cannot preach, that we are not worthy of putting that word out there. And I realize that. So that's one of the things that I look at, right? And I say that whatever it is that I say, I got to make sure that it's clear. I got to make sure that it's understandable, because I know for a fact how the enemy operates. And I know that there are so many people waiting on the opportunity to say, I told you so concerning me. Understand that. Number 2, you guys know that I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian all this time for over 20 something years. I know this. And I know that there's a lot of people that want to be able to have that opportunity to say, oh yeah, well, y'all listen to her. Y'all listen to what she put out there. Y'all know y'all going to hell because of this and because of that. But nobody have yet to show me in the Bible where it says anything concerning the fact that I'm a lesbian condemns me to hell. I haven't read that yet. And I've read it front and back to front, side to side. I still have not seen that just yet. And even when they pull up certain things about concerning Sodom and Gomorrah, it still has no reference to what it is that of me being a lesbian and me going to hell. Understand that y'all have to make it make sense. You have to go and read and dissect things on your own. So me already knowing the enemy's tactics, already knowing that there are certain people that will go outside of their way to try to discredit you. And then I look at the fact that I don't look like everybody else, right? I got the tattoos, I got the do-rag, you know what I'm saying? I don't dress the part. You don't catch me in the... You know how people date. Any motivational speaker, life coach, or anything, you catch their pictures and all of their pictures be like, Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have those type of pictures. I don't do all of that. Understand, y'all? I coach the hood, baby. I coach the hood. I coach the trenches. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not here for all of that. You don't catch me with my skirt. You know how they do that, and then they kick they foot up and all of that. I don't have any of those pictures. You know what I'm saying? This is about what you're gonna get right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have on some tennis shoes when I come too. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know what's gonna happen over here with me. So I know these things already. I told y'all I was going to be for real. You know, I coach the trenches. Y'all already know it gets ghetto over here. It do. It gets real. It gets loud. It gets ghetto. And we're okay with that. You know what I mean? We're okay with that. You know, but the thing about it is I know this already. So with me knowing this, know that I study twice as hard. I pray twice as much. I take pride in being everything that is me, including the content that I put out. I have a love and a passion for people and them learning and loving God that's almost unreal even to me. What I do, I know there's plenty of people that say, hey, why don't you be on this platform? Why don't you work with these people? Why don't you reach out to this and reach out to that? You get on there and you talk to your same people all the time. You do your events with your people all the time. You don't want to branch out. I don't work with everybody because everybody is not in alignment with my assignment. Everybody, yeah, that's a fact. And I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I'm very selective in what it is that I do because I know for a fact that everybody's not for me and I'm not for everybody. Understand that, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, I can't fake kick it, y'all. I don't do well with. I can't fake kick it. I can't fake kick it. And sometimes I get invited, and I turn the invites, turn the people invite down. They ain't gonna invite me to nothing else. And that's okay, you know, and that be okay. You have to know that it's okay though, right? Because it just is. It's okay. Sometimes it just not. It's not the right time. It's not the right time, and sometimes it's just no for me. It is what it is. But I said all of that to say that, you know, I love people. I love teaching people. I love coaching people. I love seeing people come back to Christ. I love, you know, even though people say, you know, you could just do strictly motivational speaking and you could just move on. Why do you want to, you know, incorporate motivational speaking and inspirational speaking together now? And I look at them and I say to everybody that, you know, even you guys while y'all here today, because I know the haters, they continue to watch, even though they jump in the comment section and in the inbox. The thing about it is you're not going to stop me from talking about God. That period. So we can leave that where it's at. You're not going to stop me from talking about God. You're not going to stop me from encouraging people to follow Christ, to get back in alignment with Christ. No matter what it is that you say, no matter how it is that you move, it doesn't matter how qualified or disqualified that you feel like I am, I'm never going to go mute on God. I'm not doing that. I know too much not to share what I know. I know way too much not to share what I know. I won't be silenced. I won't allow you to make me feel like that I can't do what it is that I do. Not only that, I look at the state of the world that we're living in right now, and I would be doing everybody a disservice. When you have everybody trying to tear down Christ and say, oh, this is not real, that is not real, this is not this is not that. I am a whole disciple out here. I know everybody else want to be these big names. I just want to be a disciple. I just want to be one of the ones that continue what he started in the land. That's it. I'm here to do the dirty work. I'm here to be in the trenches. I'm here to be in the mud. I'm here in every city, every state, to tell you that God is real. Jesus is real. This word is real. If you want to change your life, you can. The power and the authority, it rests in the inside of you. You haven't seen You have not seen what you can do just yet. You haven't even scratched the surface of what you can do just yet. You haven't even, your potential haven't even been unlocked just yet. We've been bamboozled for years, hoodwinked for years, taken advantage of for years. We have so much to untangle, to dissect, to break down from broken teaching, from incomplete teaching, from misinformation that we haven't even scratched the surface yet. It's so much more to who you are. And I'm not going to stop until you tap into that. So, be prepared to be sick of me. Be prepared to be sick of me. Your healing comes with responsibility. Right? Be prepared to be sick of me. It's a fact. Double tap on my screen, though. Big ups to me for getting the Wi-Fi to work, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get on here and encourage you guys, to motivate you guys, to inspire you guys today. But yes, I went up there and got to messing with that thing, and here we are, okay? And here we are, even though I said I'm not going to be live this week, but here I am anyway, because yeah, sometimes people get into my comment section, and then I just have to go live and I have to remind them, like, this ain't that, baby. Yeah, this ain't that. I would never. I would never allow that to happen. And plus, y'all won't. I live a carefree life. I really do. I live a carefree life, but a lot of times when I address certain things, I address those things because I know that the comment section is public. Right. And sometimes people read the comment section and they go join in with that. And so I have to shut it all down before it gets to the point where it starts to spread. Right. And I believe in that one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. So I get folks together right then and there, because I'm one to believe that a problem not addressed will forever be a problem. If you don't shut certain things down, then they will continue to grow like fungus. So you have to address issues and things that happen in your life right there when they happen. You don't allow those things to linger. That scripture that I was coming from today when I was talking about it, because I want you guys to know, I don't want anybody to question why you are on this 122-day challenge. You are here. You are right where you're supposed to be. Everything that you're doing within that challenge is in alignment with that word. I just broke that down for you. Understand that's John, that's 15, that's 7-8. Yes, it is okay for you to make your request known. I don't understand, folk, boy. I tell you what, yeah, you supposed to, like, it don't make, I don't know. It just be one of them things, y'all. But double tap on my screen. Send me some love real quick. I love y'all. Yeah, Evangelist 15, 7-8. 7-8. And then a man that was at the river. Thank you, Larice. I miss you. Where you been? The man at the river. Y'all go read about that story too, because that right there, that was showing up doing it. That man sat at that river for 38 years. Can y'all believe it? I believe it, because I see people do it right now today. Sat at that river for 38 years, and them people step right on over him. And every time that angel would come, they would go ahead and get their healing. They'll get whatever it is that they wanted, and they would leave him sitting right there on that sand. Nobody pushed him, nobody drugged him, nobody even knocked him over into it or nothing. Can you imagine? And that's how people do right now in the day. That's why it's so important for you to make sure that you prioritize your life. That's why it's so important for you to put you first. People be thinking, oh yeah, she's so mean, she's so harsh, she's so real, she's so raw. But the truth of the matter is, people gonna always do what's best for them. And they get mad at me because I tell y'all that. Why you say stuff like that? Because it's true. People gonna always do what's best for them. If you ever was confused or thought there was the other way around, go read the story. People gonna always do what's best for them. For 38 years, y'all stepped over this man. They never even looked at this man direction, never tried to help this man in no type of way. For 38 years, y'all watched a lame man sit there by the river, never put him up there when the angel came. Nobody ever waved the angel down and say, hey, can you come over here a little bit? He can't come to you. None of that. People will do that to you in your life. Understand, some folk will be intimidated by you. Some folk will be jealous by you. Some people will just not care at all. But they stepped over this man for 38 years, and here come Christ in the off season. Not even in the spring. He did it in a time when it wasn't even supposed to be done. He came in the off season and healed this man. Understand that you can be looked over and still win. Y'all gonna start another live up. Baby, yeah, you could be looked over and still win. You could be stepped over and still win. Understand that they can go all around you and you can still win. Because guess what? He still won 38 years later and he got exactly what it was that he wanted. So in other words, baby, sometimes what you want, it might take a while. But you have to operate with them patience. You got to have that patience. You have to have that grit, that grind, that passion. You have to have that obedience. You have to be dedicated to whatever it is that you want. You have to know that your time is not God's time. That's two totally different things, but you got to be still willing to work while you wait. While you're waiting on God to open that door, to give the opportunity, to give the yes, to give the clients, the clientele that you need. Understand that all of that is going to be on the way. You ain't going to give me something, right? If you're not going to give me something and then not give me what I need to keep that something that you gave me flourishing. Understand that that ain't how it work. If I gave it to you, then I'm going to give you exactly what you need to get it up off the ground, but I need you to trust me. Understand that and keep moving forward within your life. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow nobody to frustrate you. Don't allow nobody to get up under your skin. Don't allow nobody to bamboozle you, to hoodwink, to finesse you up out of your spot. If you know right now you're experiencing peace that you've never experienced before, keep going. If you know that you got joy that you've never had before, keep going. If you know fasting and praying and meditating is opening doors for you that ain't never been open for you, keep going. If you done start cutting off folk that you never thought that you would be able to cut off, but now that you done cut them off, you see the things that's happening in your life, like, dang, I ain't know I was going to have this much peace. Baby, keep going. Whatever is working for you, keep going. That's it. Keep going. Folk, there ain't nobody got time to be playing with these people. Yeah, you could be looked over in there. Yeah, I'm just saying that they ain't have to step over them for 38 years. But like I said, you have to think about it. Even David got left out. He came in there. He said, is these all your sons? And here come Jesse. Jesse, why you left your son out if you know you got more sons than this? How if you got 7 sons and you got 6 here and the Lord say bring out all of them, why in the world would you leave one in the field anyway, Jesse? That somebody need to address Jesse, right? That's all I'm saying. Somebody should have addressed Jesse way back then. I don't know why they ain't addressed Jesse, but I would have addressed Jesse like, Jesse, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You ain't think that man was good enough, but that's just me putting it in 2024. You know what I mean? I put it in 2024 so I can make sure I understand it and y'all understand it. But I'm going to, you look at it, you like, okay, the prophet done came to your house. He done came over here. He ready to anoint the next king. And you got 7 sons and you bring 6 up in here. Did he tell you to bring 6 of your sons? He did not say, Jesse, bring in 6 of your sons. He said, where's your sons? Bring all of them. Come on now, another example. I'm telling you, we can go word for word. We can go word for word. I got more. Baby, we go word for word. You done left David out there. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate you. You done left David out there knowing doggone well, you know what I'm saying? You got another son? Yeah. You knew he was out there already. Didn't I say go get 6 of your sons? Say bring your sons. The son gonna be in David's house. You know what I'm saying? Again, another example of why you cannot put your trust and your life and everything in everybody else's hand. And that's an even deeper example because you have to look at the fact these people that were stepping over this man, was just people that did not know him. They come from the same neighborhood. They was from, these was random people that were stepping over him. When it came down to Jesse, though, Jesse, that's your son. That's why I tell y'all when I say that your disconnect cannot have no respect of person, when I tell y'all to stop putting titles and giving people special privileges and showing favoritism to folk, when I start showing y'all, telling y'all that, and people be getting mad, this right here, this is the reason why. This was his own daddy. This is David's daddy. Your daddy left you out. Your daddy felt like you couldn't be the king. Your daddy left you in the field. Your daddy did that to you. Yes, your daddy. So why y'all always, oh, that's your mama, that's your daddy? And sometimes them the biggest ops. Daddy op, mama op. Shoot. I was about to go, but then I thought about David and Jesse, and that made me stay a little bit longer. Because I had to finish out the thought and make sure, I had to finish out the thought. First of all, don't judge me. I had to finish out the thought because that you have to make that make sense though. Make that make sense. I'm talking about, girl, I threw my tablet. Because you got to make that make sense because that don't make no sense. Because that don't make no sense. Y'all be wanting to give special privileges to folks just because of the title. That don't make sense. Understand that. And it's okay. You can love somebody and love them from afar. You can want the best for somebody, but you ain't got to be sitting up in their face while they get the best. You can want folk to eat. They just don't have to eat at your table. They can swing their feet up under a whole nother table, and that is okay. Baby, that ain't messy, G Wiz. That's truth. Yeah, I be being messy sometimes, but that wasn't messy, baby. That was truth. That was all truth. Y'all got to get away from that mentality of giving people special privileges. I don't care who you are, what the relationship is. Snip, snip. I will cut you slam off and walk move smooth up out your face, up out your way. Yeah, this is Jesse. Jesse is his daddy and left him out there. He had to ask him, oh, wait a minute. You got more sons. He said, none of these right here. None of these ain't it. These ain't it. You got another son, and he asked that question. I want to say it was a rhetorical question, right? Because he already knew he had to have another son, because he already knew that the ones that was right, that this ain't it. These ain't it. They look good. They look like kings. They smell like kings. They dress like kings. But these ain't the kings. That's why I said, don't worry about me. Don't worry about my do-rag, Mr. Sir. You know what I'm saying? Come to my page with your foolish. Don't worry about my do-rag. My hair, matter of fact, let me show y'all. My hair actually be done up under this. I wear my do-rag because I be coming from the gym and I be working out. Let me show y'all something. My hair actually be done. Let me drop my little pieces. My hair actually be laid, baby. My hair be laid. But the thing about it is, I don't feel that, you know what I'm saying? I be having other stuff done. Now I ain't gonna take the shirt off because I be coming from the gym. But the thing about it is, y'all be so quick to judge people based off what you see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be so quick to judge people based off what you see. You know what I'm saying? That y'all don't even know who that individual is. Heck come all of them, they sitting up in there looking the part, but they ain't none of them the king. Y'all still ain't king. Y'all still ain't king. Y'all still ain't the king. I don't care how good y'all smell and got on the best oil, but you still ain't the king. They go get David. David came in there looking like me. I'm going to say it, 2024, he came in there looking like me. He out there tending to the animals. He out there tending to the animals, the sheep and whatnot. So he probably smelled like me because I'm fresh out the gym, so he probably smelled like me. He came in and he smelled just like me because he been out there in the field playing around with them sheep, trying to shear them sheep, trying to get them sheep back in alignment. He out there slaying lions, tigers, and bears. So he came back smelling like how I smell. Probably had his hair tied up too because they had long hair back then. Feel me? So now he come in and he the whole king. So how y'all gonna tell me I can't do what I do? He ain't look the part neither. Me and David got something in common. I ain't gonna go sleep with Bathsheba, but he did some other. I said we got some things in common, not everything. I ain't going to lay up with Bathsheba like him, but cause he was wrong for that, and then went to try to lie to that man's that woman's husband. I ain't doing all the stuff that David did, but I'm just using that one scenario. Y'all don't try to run out. You know what I'm saying? I got to be careful. I got to be. Don't be. Wait a minute, friend. Wait a minute. Hold up. Cause I cuts up. I do. But I just told y'all I coach the trenches, so y'all already know where anytime you go anywhere in the hood, y'all know they have a good time in the hood. That's why people like to go to it. I'm telling y'all, welcome to the hood. Welcome to my hood. Y'all, welcome to my hood. This is my hood right here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much. Y'all double tap on my screen. Y'all almost got us to 2K over here on Facebook. Facebook, y'all was not playing. I absolutely love y'all. Y'all double tap on that screen. Let's go ahead and get us up to 2K if we can. I love you. Say you're pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Girl, you know I love a good old compliment now. I love a good old compliment. Yeah, I don't do no hall passes neither. I don't be playing with people. I love y'all. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you are able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It is your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I absolutely love you guys. Thank y'all so much for giving me y'all time on the day. You know what I'm saying? I hope I encouraged your heart, motivated you, inspired you, gave you some confirmation. Might have stepped on your toes a little bit about Invisible Organ Man. I know he was over here. He was happy today. My organ man was happy today, Kira. I had to tell him to stop hitting it because you know the church people. When I say church people, I'm talking about my spiritual people. I ain't talking about the religious people. I'm talking about my people that really be studying. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, babe. He'll hit that organ, and then they start running down their hallway, and I have to bring them back up so I can finish the message. So I didn't even know if I was gonna get through it because he kept going on, and the people in in the balcony. They kept on saying speak, speaker. You know what I'm saying? And they kept saying speak, speaker. So we could not get through the message. So that meant that we had to be on here for almost 2 hours because the church, look at them. Y'all give a hand clap for the church. The church was churching. The organ man was lit. He was the organ man, baby. Yes, we had sweet little baby Jesus, the one that can't even walk. Yes, he's still swaddled in the clothing. He was over here and he was just shaking his rattle. It was going down in the best way. We had church today. Yes, I'm telling you, we had real life church today. We got to stop saying that though. We'll mess around and be in church for real. And then y'all will be saying what we have church we have church 6 Sundays after the month. What if that happened, y'all? If we ended up and we started having 6 services out of the month because y'all had to fly to where I was. So when y'all fly and drive and pull into where I was, we literally met up 6 times a year. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we had church. And oh man, that would be too much. That would be too much, baby. Because by the time we linked up the energy, they have to take the roof off the church. The roof of the church will have to come off because that meant you were 8 weeks. That meant you've been in waiting 8 weeks before you actually got the fellowship with your people. Babe, you won't turn some of your sisters loose. Be like, turn up, unhand that woman. God, dog it. Come on. Baby. I'm telling you, you never know. God, dog it. Come on. Baby. I'm telling you, you never know. You never know over here. But I love me some y'all, man. I really and truly do. And I want you guys to have an amazing day. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a blessing. And for those of you that know already, I will be on my way to New York this weekend, man. I'm leaving out on Friday, so it won't be a live on Friday unless I can get it done after I land in New York. But I know that me, Tifa, and Kira gonna link up, so we'll be out and about when I get there. Ain't no telling because I can go live with them. They know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? They know the vibe. We had church in the car and y'all would never know what's going on. Understand? So you never know. That's the good thing about being around people that are like-minded, people that get you. So you can have church anywhere. So we ain't gonna tell you that you're not gonna get a live on Friday because it all depends. Because baby, we will park that car. You know what I mean? And here we having church and we 3 deep and I'm just telling you, you never know. But I absolutely love y'all. And I'm going to see y'all in the Bronx, New York. That is going to be this Saturday, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I'm going to say this right here, y'all. Y'all know y'all ready to have church, right? Y'all know y'all had it ready. I read somebody inboxed me on Instagram. Friend, I love you. I do. I'm about to stop calling y'all friend because y'all my sisters and brothers in Christ. Y'all really are. I don't like to say friend no more. I used to say friend, but I've outgrew friend because I've been with y'all since 2017. Y'all are my family now. You know what I'm saying? I like sis. I like sis. I like bro. Listen, one of my supporters, you know what I'm saying, who is actually my sister, she hit me up. She said, we at the building right now. This was last Saturday. The event is this Saturday, my love. Friend say, I'm already here. I'm saying friend, sis. Sis say, I'm already here. We can't find it. Baby, this right here, you on the wrong day. You on the wrong day. This ain't even the day of the event. The event is Saturday coming. When I tell you New York is not playing with y'all. When I tell y'all that New York is really outside, okay? So if you are not standing outside that door at 12:30 trying to, here she go right here talking about I was messed up. Friend, it's okay. It's okay, sis. It's okay. I keep saying friends. I'm trying to replace them friends with sis. Sis, it's okay. She on the live already over here, y'all. And she said, I'm outside. I don't see nobody. Listen, New York is not playing. You better make sure if you don't have a ticket and you trying to get in the room tour, I suggest you get there early. Because these people's not playing about their seats. Okay, they got their seats. They done had their seats since last month, since September. These people have already got their seats. And then you got people that have already cashed out, you know what I'm saying, to get any other extra seats. Then you got other folk that's already cash apping and they paying for stand-up room. Understand that they showing up to the door and they already ready. So make sure that y'all are on time because they not, They not playing. They not. New York is not a real place. I'm telling you. These people. Latoya said, Coach, you should have did 2 days. I'm starting to think when I go to New York and I go to Texas and I go to Chicago, I need a 2-day thing. Them folk right there, y'all carries on bad. You know what I'm saying? Philly too. But I put Philly in New York, Philly, New York, and Maryland. I put all of y'all together because y'all will be all the way in Maryland and catch a train to New York and vice versa. Y'all don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? But y'all really be outside. Y'all don't play. Y'all do not play. And I love that for y'all. But y'all have a good day. I'm going to get up out of here. Ohio waiting on me. I'm coming to Ohio too. Oh, Brooklyn, look. We going to Brooklyn next year, y'all. We got Brooklyn next year, Oakland next year, Louisiana next year, Miami next year, Chicago next year, coming back to Detroit next year. Oh yeah, all the dates is already laid out. We definitely coming. Detroit, I could not leave y'all off. Y'all was in the inbox too heavy. I wasn't gonna come to Detroit because I've been to Detroit 3 times this year. You know what I'm saying? And y'all still said come back next year. 3 times I've been in Detroit this year. And they still said, make sure you come back. So yes, I'm going back to Detroit. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. She's talking about I'm getting in the room. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, baby. I believe if it's a hunger for the word, if they want the word, you got to go where they ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to go where they ready. Oh yeah, I'm going to New Orleans. I will be in New Orleans in 2025. Boston, I've never been to Boston. I should definitely look into Boston. Last time I was in New Orleans, baby, we was on our neck. Do you hear me? On our neck. We had a time in New Orleans. Understand, that's when Brooke Hogan, Hulk Hogan's daughter, she came out and everything. Man, listen, we had Morgan Oliver, the author. She's a well-known author, man. I'm telling you, her books, some of you guys quote her stuff in y'all pages and don't even know that it's her. And when I tell you, them people in New Orleans, they was out there in New Orleans. Yes, it was a time. A time was definitely had. So we definitely going back to New Orleans coming up as well. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day, though. All right? She says, hey, my beautiful sis. Can't remember if I spoke or not. Hey, babe. Oh, no, you speaking to her. She pretty too, but I thought you was calling me your beautiful sis. Yeah, okay. She cute or whatever. Yes, it says. What happened to Atlanta? Y'all want me to come back to Atlanta? Atlanta got to show me some love. Atlanta got to tell me they want me to come back to Atlanta. I ain't hear too much from them. After I left Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Y'all double tapped a little bit. I got to see. No, I'm just playing Atlanta. Do not do it. Don't do it. I see what I can do. I love you, Atlanta. Atlanta is like my second home. Listen, I know. Crystal, like, wait a minute. We was in Atlanta. Atlanta was a time. Yes, Atlanta. I got y'all. I know. I love Atlanta too. Y'all be good. Y'all be good. I'll talk to y'all later.